Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Alright, so today I'm taking a look at the MUZEN Wild Mini portable Bluetooth speaker. Let's check it out. So check out the box the MUZEN Wild Mini comes in. This thing's pretty cool. It's not metal, this is still plastic. Let's break open these latches here and take a look at the MUZEN Wild Mini still in its box. Right there on the top it says "Born to be Wild," and then on the very bottom we have their email address. So let's take this out and see what else is down here. So it looks like we have an owner's manual and a micro USB cable. So MUZEN sent this over to me to check out because they have a Kickstarter campaign that's starting today if you're watching this video when it launches. So on September 22nd, this thing will be going live on Kickstarter, and you guys might want to check this out. And I'll tell you why I like this speaker so much a little later on, but first, let's talk about some of the features. So the MUZEN Wild Mini is made up of all metal construction, and it has this very retro army style to it. It sort of reminds me of a miniature army walkie-talkie. It has a 4 ohm 5 watt loudspeaker and a 5 watt amplifier. There's a 3.7 volt 800 milliamp lithium ion battery built right into it. And as I mentioned earlier, it's charged with a micro USB cable. And they say that battery has 6 hours of playtime. It is IPX5 rated, so basically it's rainproof. Right here on the top we have an attachment point, perfect for a lanyard or a carabiner to attach it to your backpack. And right next to that attachment point, we have a 3-mode flashlight. So it can do high, low, and SOS. And the volume is controlled right here with this metal mechanical knob, which is one of the coolest volume knobs I've seen on a portable Bluetooth speaker in a long time. And guys, this thing is super tiny. So let's talk about the dimensions. The length is 2.4 inches, the width is 1.5 inches, and the height is 3.1 inches. And they say it weighs 248 grams, so let's test that. All right, so let's plop this on my scale, see what it comes up with. All right, so my scale says 252 grams, and in ounces, that's 8.9 ounces. So yeah, guys, at 8.9 ounces, even though this thing is small, it's not the lightest speaker in the world based on its size, but that's because of its all metal construction. This thing feels like a tank. All right, so let's quickly talk about this speaker for a second. Like I just mentioned, this thing is built like a tank. This thing feels solid, and I absolutely love this all metal mechanical volume control knob right here. And then right dead center, we have the metal on and off switch. To turn it on, you have to press and hold it down until it makes these beeps. Now, when you press and hold it up, it activates Bluetooth. And then it has a third function. If you hold it in, it activates the flashlight. So this is high, press it again, that's low, press it one more time, and it activates our SOS mode. And to turn it off, all we have to do is long press that button again, and it turns it right off. And then this dial right here is to skip the tracks forward or skip the tracks backwards. And then short press the middle button there to play or pause. And then right here on the side, we have our micro USB port. And I really love these retro military style designs that we have all over this thing. And even the back of this thing, check this out. This is super unique for a speaker. I absolutely love the styling of this little guy. And then on the bottom here, we have these 2 rubber feet to stand it up nice and easy. All right, so now let's turn this bad boy on. So check this out. Yeah. And you notice when it's on, this LED light just pulsates. I haven't found a way to turn that off yet, so I think that's just going to pulsate whenever this speaker is on. And it looks like it's flashing right there. It's not flashing. It's a nice steady pulse. All right, now let's check out how this speaker sounds. So I'm going to start the volume at about 50%, and then I'll increase it while the song plays. So I'm going to play the normal song I always play to test these speakers out, and that's Buddha by Context. Let me put the speaker back here. I don't know, it's about 2.5, 3 feet away from the camera. All right, so let's play.
That's good.
All right, let's go to 100. back down to 50 and change the track. Let's try this one. Right around 50% still. Go up to 100. Alright guys, so as you can see by my test, this little speaker kicks out. Just the power alone coming out of this small, tiny little speaker is actually very impressive. It's very, very clear in the highs and the mids. And right around 75%, I thought the bass sounded the best. Now in the first song, when I had it up to 100%, the bass got a little muddy. I think there's just too much bass in that song for this little speaker to handle. But it still sounded decent. You can feel the kicks and the thumps coming out of this little speaker. Now over the last week, I've been testing this little speaker with all kinds of different music that I can't really play right now due to copyright laws and whatever. And I'll tell you what, if you guys are into rock music, this might be the little portable speaker you guys have been looking for. Because I've played plenty of rock songs on this thing and it just sounds amazing. Just something about the sound of the guitar and the drum beats that come through this that I really, really like. And even some hip hop songs sounded very good, but once the bass gets too heavy, starts to get a little muffled, a little muddy. But honestly, I'm still in awe just how clear and how much power the sound is coming out of the speaker. If you blindfolded me and made me listen to this speaker, I would be blown away to find out that that kind of sound was coming out of this. I mean, seriously, here is my lens cap for my camera. And look how small it is compared to my lens cap here. It is just so tiny, but like I said, it feels like a little tank in your hands. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. What do you guys think of the MUZEN Wild Mini? So as I already mentioned, if you guys are watching this video, as I release it on September 22nd, the Kickstarter goes live right now. So of course, I'll put links below if you guys want to check out the MUZEN Wild Mini for yourself. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe. And go!